Greetings and welcome to Sojourner Transpersonal Meditation Breathwork class. We're going to start by getting in a comfortable position, either the lotus pose, quarter lotus pose, half lotus pose. Just get comfortable, but make sure that your spine is straight. You may tilt your chin upward just a tad. You don't want your head all the way back or too far down. Our goal is to keep the spine as straight as possible. Our first breath is going to be the diaphragmatic breath. Let's just take a minute just to get acclimated to our surroundings. Just breathing normally. And as we're doing that, as we usually do, grab your journals if you haven't already done so. And write down, let's just get everything off of our minds, out of our heads. Those things that we didn't get a chance to get done and we're concerned about it. Things that we're just worried about, family, friends, a phone call we have today or we received today. Just write it down on a piece of paper in your journal. Are you able to hear the music?
I hear sounds.
Can you hear it now better?
It's kind of like a dull static.
Yeah, that's the music. Yes, that's it. Okay. So if you just take your time and write down in your journal, just getting acclimated, tuning in. Write down anything that is on your mind, anything that you're worried about. Let's just write it down and set it aside for the moment. Things that we're concerned about, we have to ask ourselves, is there something we can do to change the situation? If it's out of our control, we have to let it go. It is not ours to bear. If it's a to-do list, things we didn't get done, things we're thinking about we need to get done, whether it's just cooking dinner, taking care of our pets or our loved ones. At this moment, it's just about you, taking time for your self-care. And once you have that written down, the next thing would be, excuse me, just to write down what behaviors you use to avoid feeling past trauma, asking it one more time. There may be more than one. If you're working on one particular past trauma, think about the things that you've done recently, even if it's as simple as acknowledging that you do something to avoid trauma. Acknowledging that. And then ask what you think you achieve with that particular behavior. And are you getting the results that you thought you would? The answer is usually not. We either push people away, we get fixated on things that we cannot control, which increases stress and anxiety. So once we've done that, now we're going to start on the diaphragmatic breath. But first, let's just get into our comfortable position. Spine straight. Whether it's the lotus pose, quarter lotus pose, half lotus pose, or if we're sitting in a chair, make sure your feet are flat on the floor, even if that means you're sitting closer to the edge of your chair. Spine straight, chin slightly upward, ever so slightly. You don't want your head too far back. You want it more straight. The goal is to keep the spine straight. And kind of get comfortable, relax, shift if you need to, and then we shall begin. For the diaphragmatic breath, we're going to inhale through both nostrils, extending the abdomen out, filling the lungs. And on the exhale, we're exhaling through both nostrils. Our abdomen is contracting navel to spine. Let us try it together. And inhale to the count of 4. Now exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. Continue. This breath is also called deep breathing. It's to help train us breathe more from our abdomen instead of our chest, which is a shallow breath. We want to fill the lungs, use all of the lung capacity. This breath helps us reduce anxiety. It helps us massage our intercostal muscles, which are between the ribs, as well as our diaphragm. Strengthening our diaphragm will help us when singing as well. And on your next exhalation, just begin to breathe normally, keeping the eyes closed. Scanning the body, noticing any imbalances, any tingling sensations, numbness. Just being present. Now we're going to get ready for our next breath, which is the diaphragmatic breath. And this time we're adding the tongue posture. With this breath, we're going to stick the tongue and have it touch the roof of the mouth about a ½ inch above the teeth, keeping our teeth slightly ajar and closing our mouth. We're going to inhale through both nostrils to the count of 4 and exhale through both nostrils to the count of 4, all while maintaining the tongue at the roof of the mouth, and that is the tip of the tongue at the roof of the mouth. Let us try it together. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. You may feel tingling or slight sensation. This is normal. It's normal because it is stimulating and activating the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus in turn activates the parasympathetic nervous system. Once it's activated, the parasympathetic nervous system secretes a biochemical which has an effect on regulating our blood pressure, cholesterol and sugar blood levels. This breath has also been known to improve memory. The hypothalamus also activates the endocrine system. The endocrine system regulates the function of our inner organs, such as the liver, heart, stomach, and the rest of the digestive system. And as we're breathing in oxygen, we can say this affirmation: I am truth. And as we exhale, my life is guided by truth. We can breathe in. I am that I am. As we breathe out, I am the essence of the I am. And on your next exhalation, you can begin to breathe normally. Just relaxing as we prepare for the next breath. Again, taking time with our eyes still closed, taking our time to survey any discomfort, uneasiness, as well as focus. If we lose our focus, just remember to acknowledge the thought and then bring yourself back to the breath. Concentrating and visualizing the inhalation and exhalations. Our next breath is the relaxing breath. This breath is where we inhale to the count of 4 through both nostrils. This time we're going to hold our breath for the count of 7 and then exhale to the count of 8. And we're exhaling through both nostrils. As we inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. As you inhale, your abdomen should be expanding. Hold. Please count to yourself until 7. And then you're going to exhale, counting to yourself to 8. And as you're exhaling, your abdomen is contracting, navel to spine, pushing all of the air out of the lungs. The uniqueness of this breath helps manage food cravings. So the next time you have a food craving, try this relaxing breath. Also, the next time you're confronted with a flood of anxiety or emotions, try this breath as well. It helps control your emotional reactions. And just like the other breaths, it helps decrease anxiety. And on your next exhalation, begin to breathe normally. Again, scanning your body, taking note of how your body is responding to this particular breath. As you recognize how your body responds, you can help understand which breath to use when your body feels a certain way. Now, our next breath is the releasing breath. The releasing breath, this time we're going to inhale just like we've been doing through both nostrils for the count of 4. This time on our exhale, we're going to exhale with our mouth or through our mouth. Let's try it together. Inhale, abdomen out, and exhale. And continue. This breath helps us release stress and toxins from the mind and the body. It helps us release and let go of negative emotions. It energizes us by shaking off sluggishness. So we're inhaling compassion. On exhale, we're releasing judgmentalness. Inhaling self-love. On the exhale, we're releasing negative self-talk. We're inhaling truth. And exhaling fear of truth. We're inhaling reciprocity. And exhaling selfishness. And on the next exhalation, begin to breathe normally as we prepare for our next breath. Again, assessing how we feel, how the body feels. After this breath. Just being present in the moment. Our next breath is the alternating breath. This is the breath where we're going to take our index and middle finger and place it between our eyebrows, palms facing us, leaving room for the thumb and the ring finger to close the left and right nostrils. On our next exhalation, through the right nostril, we're going to close the right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril to the count of 4. Close the left nostril with the ring finger. Exhale through the right nostril. This time, we're going to also inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the left nostril and repeat. Remembering to continue to rotate. You're not in a hurry with this breath. Remember your inhalation as your abdomen goes out. You're still counting to 4 silently. And on the exhalation, navel to spine and counting to 4. This breath helps with our subtle energy clearing. A subtle energy is our aura. Our organs have a vibration and its own rhythm. That vibration emits outside of our bodies. The stronger our organs are and that they are functioning properly, the higher our vibration. This is a relaxation breath for the body and the mind. It helps us quiet the mind, reduce anxiety, and makes us mindful of the present moment. This also helps us balance our left and right brain hemispheres. And the next exhalation that you do on the left side, you can rest your hands back on your knees or thighs. And just begin to breathe normally to your own rhythm. Now we're getting ready for the fire breath. That's where we do an aggressive inhalation and exhalation, very short. The inhalation is passive, the exhalation is aggressive. Make sure that your inhalation and exhalation are about the same length. As we do this breath, we want to count. Our first goal is 500 of these. If we can do 500, let's try for 1,000. It's okay if you get tired or you find yourself leaning forward or left or right, backwards, just to recenter, keeping the spine straight. You can do that. Keep in count. You don't have to start over if you stop. Just keep counting. Continue to breathe this fire breath. It heats up your body. It will purify the blood and release deposits from the lungs. It burns away disease and karma. It strengthens your magnetic field, your aura, and gives you greater protection from negative forces. It gets you out of your ego and reconnects you to your higher self. This breath synchronizes your entire system under one rhythm, thus promoting greater internal harmony and health. Pulsating of the diaphragm massages the internal organs, thus improving the digestive system. This breath helps you increase your physical endurance when needed in doing exercising. It strengthens and balances your nervous system. And on your next exhalation, you can begin to just breathe normally to your own relaxed rhythm. Taking this time as you relax and prepare for the next breath, keeping our focus on the breath. Just scan your body again. How does it feel? Does it feel like it's tightening your abs? Does it feel like it's strengthening your back? Or is that a weak part of your body? Does it feel tired? Go from the head to your feet and recognize if there's any tension in your muscles, any tightening, and you want to release that. Now we're preparing for our final breath. We're going to be cooling the body down with the Y-jet breath. This is where we stick out our tongues and turn the sides up. And we're going to inhale this time through our mouth. It will make a slurping sound. Then we're going to bring our tongue in, close our lips, and exhale through our nostrils. Let's try it together. Again, using the number 4 on the inhalation and exhalation. Also remembering as you inhale, just like the other breaths, your abdomen should be expanding as you inhale. And contracting on your exhale. This breath cools the body temperature. It adds moisture back into the system. And it also will help with any sleep disorders or insomnia. It's cooling the body down after our 5 breaths and the other breaths that we have done. Getting us to cool down as we get ready to relax for the evening. And on your next exhalation, you can begin to relax and just breathe normally. Scanning your body one more time. Again, paying attention to how your muscles feel, how your thoughts are. And when you're ready, begin to wiggle your toes, your fingers, rolling your shoulders, stretching your waist by a circular motion. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Stretching your neck. It's beautifully done. This brings us to the end of our session. Hope everyone is relaxed and feeling much better than when they started. And as always, we're going to end and leave with our benediction. Hands in prayer position over our hearts. Ankh Puja Seneb. Ankh meaning life, Puja vitality, and Seneb wholeness. I love it. Candles. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
I will be leaving Sunday or Monday. So I will put this one up on the website, I think. If I probably will make another one, but if I don't get a chance to, I will post this up in the portal. So next Wednesday, if I'm not able, if we're on the road and I'm unable to get online, please use the portal. Don't miss your time. And I will see you, if not this coming Wednesday, the following Wednesday.
I'm not sure if the portal is working for me right now.
Okay.
I thought I had signed up, but it said I wasn't there. So, and when I went to try it again, the invitation had expired.
Okay. I'll send you another invite then. I'll check that.
Thank you.
And make sure we try to get that squared away this week. Okay. So try it, and if you have a problem, let me know.